So happy to be here on elected officials night at Community Planning Board 10. It is a pleasure to be here. I'm glad, and it's always a pleasure to follow Senator Klein, who just about said everything that was good in the budget. Leaving nothing. Let me just say, number one, you're reading the paper. Some people might read in the paper about some criticism about Senator Klein, head of the Independent Democratic Coalition, okay, and what he's done. Those things he mentioned were initiatives of the Independent Democratic Caucus. They weren't going to be passed without Jeff Klein and his coalition, and they did a really great job. Many of those things, those items, the tax cap and so on, were initiatives that were sponsored for the state assembly for year after year, universal pre-K being one of them. We passed the first universal pre-K bills back in 1997, but it wasn't really going anywhere until this year, and that's because of the leadership of Senator Klein. So enough of that. As many of you know, I happen to be chairperson of the State Assembly Veterans Committee. So many of my initiatives have gone into that area. Okay, we've done some wonderful things over the past year. For instance, late last year, in our session year, in May, it came to my attention that the state of New York hires part-time workers, temporary workers. They call up an agency, send us over 5 accountants, send us over some mechanics, some artisans with some skill. And they will hire them for part-time basis. 3 months, maybe a month, 2 weeks. We pay, in the state of New York, about $80 million on temporary workers. I introduced a bill last June. As a matter of fact, if you look it up, it was June 3rd, I introduced a bill saying that since we have such a problem with veterans getting jobs, why don't we hire veterans for those temporary worker positions? Okay, I was very happy that my counterpart in the state Senate picked that bill up, introduced that bill also, and within 2 weeks